Hello, thank you for tuning in. My name is Carlos Gonzales. I've been in preventative health for over 22 years professionally, and I'm about to share my screen and share with you some incredible technology that I believe will change your life for the better. All right. Excellent. Thank you so much. We're going to move quickly, move through some great spaces. I'm going to show you some things that I believe are life-changing. I'll put this slide up here at the end. This is how you can get a hold of me personally to get more information about what you're about to see. All right, so our featured partners this week is Just a Pool, the amazing Josh and Shelby Medivere. Great local business owners here. And if you're watching this video, chances are you've been referred by them to me. They have decided to invest in this technology and have found great value and benefit for their health and their family's health. Why Enagic? Why now? Well, I think, the biggest thing is, we're in a new world. And so I think in many cases, you will be forced. And so this is about helping people take control of their health, staying out of the system. It's completely a new world, as many of you are aware of, and we want to be frontline. So the company that I represent is Enagic. I've been an executive with Enagic for now 11 years. Enagic will be celebrating 50 years this year. We are an ISO certified medical manufacturer, and you are looking today at ISO certified medical grade water technology. We have 41 offices worldwide doing business now in 150 plus countries. This is not a small operation. Enagic has tens of thousands of employees worldwide, doing business, like I said, in almost every country in the world. This is the man behind it all, Mr. Hironari Oshiro. His message of complete compassion, and you can feel good about the honor and integrity Enagic has in how they do business. The reason why Enagic, why not some other water device, why not some other filter system? Well, we'll get into that, but also the service, the support, and the infrastructure. We have the ability to not only take care of you short term, but again, long term. Now, because we're going to talk a little bit about health, I do have to make this disclaimer. If you have a medical condition, please go see your healthcare professional. The timing here, I think more than ever, people are looking for ways of optimizing their health. And I always talk about the three healths as spiritual health, mental health, and physical health. So what I'm sharing with you is a natural process. This type of technology mimics nature in its perfect form. So the disassociation of water occurs in nature about 1 billion times a day. The planet zaps itself with lightning that many times. And because 75% of our planet is water, roughly 700 to 800 million times a day, this phenomenon I'm about to show you occurs in nature. How does it work? Well, what we've done is taken some medical grade technology, some medical grade material, put it in the size of a large coffee pot that can go on top of or under your counter. And we're able to mimic this lightning strike, which creates some incredible, what I call electro properties. Now, these are not properties that a chemist would understand because they're produced electrically. Even though some of these properties can be produced, of course, chemically, that's not what this is. This is not a chemical process. This is an electrical process, which has incredible health benefits, not only topically for your skin, but also internally for digestive health, mental health, things of that nature. The word Kangen is a Japanese term that means return to origin. There's nothing artificial about our water. And this is our flagship model. This is actually the model that Josh and Shelby put in their home. And this is our best machine. This is about 47 years of our company's technology. It produces 7 different types of water. Some extreme waters, which we're going to cover first. It makes 3 different drinking waters. Why 3 different drinking waters? Well, nobody's the same. This is not a one-size-fits-all operation. It makes a clean water for your fish tanks and things like that. It also makes a beauty water, which is incredible for your household plants. And again, many women just buy this machine just for the beauty water. It makes a strong 2.5 acidic water, which is exceptional for cleaning, disinfecting, things of that nature. So again, this beauty water has incredible uses. It's a mild antibacterial. It's also anti-parasitic. So it's great for doing your windows, floors, of course, face, hair, skin. If you're having any skin issues, it's incredible. The 11.5 water is one of my favorite waters. It's 100 times stronger than the drinking water. So we don't recommend drinking this, but it is incredible for removing the harmful poisons that are on most of the food we eat. So the EPA regulates these poisons, and believe it or not, back in 2012, the EPA said you could consume up to 2 ounces of this poison I'm about to show you per year and be within the minimum standards. Today, it is nearly 30 times that. By 2019, the EPA said you could consume up to 60 ounces of this poison and be within the minimum standards. Now, to me, that sounds a little fishy. And remember, the root word of herbicide is side, right? Like suicide, homicide, insecticide, pesticide, herbicide. It's meant to kill off. It's also the primary ingredient in Roundup I'm about to show you. These are organic foods that I was able to clean properly. I'm going to show you some conventional, but just know that the conventional produce I'm showing you right now represents 90% of the conventional and roughly 70% of the conventional we've tested. Sorry, I had to stop my video there. So what this is the 11.5 strong Kangen water. So I'm cleaning the tomatoes and the rice to your left with the 11.5 water. What I have here is tap water. Now, you know, if you pour tap water into rice, you're going to create starch. So you're going to see the starch come off the rice on the water to the right. I'm going to stir these up here. And so like you would expect, oil and rice make starch, but what you wouldn't expect is this other substance that's coming off the rice. This is one of the poisonous herbicides, insecticides, and pesticides that's on much of the food we eat. I'm just stirring these tomatoes up a little bit. Again, the tomatoes to your left are the Kangen tomatoes, cleaned with a strong 11.5 water, and the tomatoes to your right are the tap water tomatoes. So as expected, there's your starchy water. The question you want to ask yourself is, what is coming off of this rice? Both these rices are identical. They're the same, came out of the same bag. That's the poison that you didn't know, that now you know is on most of your food. The tomatoes to the right, you're going to see we call those the tap water tomatoes. Nothing really came off of those, but what I'm going to show you right now is the poison, the endocrine disrupting, immune system functioning, destroying poison that's on our foods. Enough said. The machine makes this strong 2.5 water. We don't have a lot of time to go into, but it's what we use in place of bleach in our home. Has many topical uses. This is a truly holistic preventative medical device. So this is very disruptive technology, but it allows you to remove all sorts of antibacterial things that are not maybe good for you. Also allows you to treat your body, like I said, internally and externally, naturally. We're going to move really quickly into the drinking waters. There's a lot here. Again, 3 different drinking waters. We call this the trifecta of health. These are the primary properties of Kangen water. It creates a powerful antioxidant. Remember that lightning strike? Creates a dissociation of water, which creates a high alkalinity, and it also creates microclustering. So microclustering is not necessarily a scientific term, but it's to describe what we call restructuring of water. So you can have anywhere from 5 to 6 water molecules per structure on the 9.5. And what that does is that allows us to have the same water structure as our cells are structured. When you overfilter water through like reverse osmosis or through other chemicals, it confuses the water, many times stripping the water of vital electrons, and in most cases causing the water to not hydrate properly. So what I'm going to show you right now is Kangen water's extreme ability to hydrate. So what we're doing right here is pouring in the tap water into the tea bag. Now, the tea leaf inside that bag represents a biological organism. We'll try some Dasani right now, meaning that the cell structure of that tea leaf is the same cell structure as any human, animal, or plant cell. It's hexagonal, like I said, it's perfect in structure. What I'm going to do now is take 9.5 standard Kangen water. Now, all of these are cold to room temperature waters. There's no parlor tricks here. What I'm able to do is make instant green tea with cold Kangen water. Now, that's incredible, but a lot of times people think, well, you taught it to make tea. So let's try, if we go back to the Dasani and try and hydrate the tea leaf or your body with Dasani, you can see no good. Now, Dasani will keep you alive, but it doesn't have the capacity to hydrate like Kangen water. And as you'll see, there's a lot of other benefits to Kangen water in the slides that come. This is all I had to see about 11 years ago to make this water my staple in my wellness and preventative health program. So very powerful. Kangen water is literally 6 times more hydrating than regular water. Your body can really only absorb about 15% of regular water. Regular water would be everything from well water to spring water to bottled water. So what do electrons do? Well, we're going to cover this next. So electrons actually help your body maintain homeostasis and stay healthy. They do this by being a free radical scavenger and by helping us reduce inflammation. So what I'm going to share with you next is Kangen water's unique antioxidant potential. Now, I have a meter here, and this meter is going to measure a water's potential to rust or not. So what you'll see with the meter is all of your beverages, from soda to tap water to bottled water, are very oxidizing. Remember, the root cause of all disease is oxidation. And when we can introduce very powerful antioxidants to our body, like green tea, like vitamin C, like cod liver oil, we can be healthy. Well, Kangen water is the most powerful antioxidant I've ever discovered. It is electrically based, and there's no metabolic process to utilize it. So you get great results, you feel great, and you're able to reduce many of the oxidative stressors from our modern world, like cell phones, like stress, like poor air quality. All these things wreak havoc on our immune system, and Kangen water is a great addition to your wellness program. So what I have here again is this meter. Again, it's not specific to me. It's used in the water treatment industry. And what I'm going to do is take Kangen water and pour in the cup to your right. Next, I'm going to take, I call this hurricane survivor water. We're going to pour that in the next cup. Next, we're going to take Dasani, again, #1 sold bottled water in the world. Believe it or not, this one product is responsible for 51% of Coca-Cola's profits. Think about all the products Coca-Cola has. They make more on the water. Monster is going to represent all your energy drinks, Hitman, you know, whatever they're called these days. Propel is going to represent your Gatorade, Powerade, all those sports drinks. Your Sprite's going to represent all your sodas, guys. Unfortunately, I know there's a lot of soda drinkers here in town. But anyway, those 5 or 6 beverages literally represent thousands of beverages on the market. So now, just like golf, the more negative the score, the better. The more positive, the more aggressive or oxidizing it is on your body. So I'm just cleaning the tip in between to give good results. So you saw the Sprite was over 500. The Propel is over 300. You would want this meter to read 0, or better yet, negative, if you did not want to have this beverage causing havoc to your body. The Monster is nearly 400. This is going to shock you. The Dasani is going to be one of the highest because it has no minerals, meaning it's incredibly acidic and aggressive on our bodies. So you're right now currently probably spending good money on bottled water and not realizing it's as bad or worse than soda. You can see the Hurricane Survivor water there. Those bottles that I just showed you, you should only drink out of those if it's an emergency. Now I'm showing you Kangen water at a 9.5 pH, negative nearly 600 millivolts. So we went from positive 600 on the Dasani nearly to nearly negative 600 on the Kangen water. That's just incredible. That's just a representation of the water's potential to reduce oxidative stress, help you stay healthy in our modern world. A lot of people pay more attention to the pH of their hot tub or their fish tank or their pool than they do their own body. And one of the things we want to help your body do always is maintain proper homeostasis. It's the most vital thing when it comes to our blood. Remember, our blood is just above alkaline. Our heart is alkaline. Our small intestine, when healthy, is alkaline. It's a very important part of maintaining proper health. Just know that all your sickness, all your anxiety, all of your pain like arthritis, fibromyalgia, are acidic disorders. Cancer is an acidic disorder. All of your health, happiness, well-being, and healing occurs in an alkaline environment. So the question we want to ask ourselves is what I'm currently drinking adding to the acidification of my body or helping my body be more alkaline? So we're going to take the 9.5 Kangen water, put it up there on the stand so you can see the pH chart. We're going to go ahead and test this Survivor water here. Horrible bottles. We're going to go ahead and test the Dasani. Interesting about Dasani is Dasani's banned in Japan. You cannot sell reverse osmosis water as drinking water to the Japanese population because energetically it's incorrect. Now, it'll keep you alive, and for sure, if you're in an emergency or you're on an airplane and you need some water, you can have a little bit of that, but you should not be drinking that by the gallon or on a daily basis. Bottled water is very harmful long-term, just like the sodas, just like the Powerades, just like the energy drinks you're about to see here. So what I'm going to show you next is some basic pH tester. It's the same stuff you would use to test the pH of your pool. And I'm going to put these drops in here. And when I put the drops into each one of these beverages randomly, the color of the beverage is going to turn to correlate to the pH of each one of these liquids. Guys, this is incredible. Are you seeing what's going on here? All these other beverages are incredibly acidic. Not only did we discover that they're incredibly oxidizing, but now we're also seeing those very beverages that read so positive on the meter are also incredibly acidifying to our body. Now, what you're seeing is a logarithmic pH chart. Mine here in the picture is abbreviated. They normally run between 0 and 14. Anything less than 7 is acidic. Anything that's greater than 7 is alkaline. We already covered that our blood, our small intestine, our heart is supposed to be alkaline. But what we may not understand is that this chart, just like a seismograph for earthquakes measurements, is logarithmic. So if I have a 6.5 earthquake, that's pretty bad. But a 7.5 earthquake is 10 times a 6.5. Well, just like that scale, a pH scale is logarithmic. So when I go from 7 to 6, that's 10 times more acidic than my blood. 6 to 5 is going to be 100, 5 to 4 is 1,000. So these beverages, from the Hurricane Survivor water to the Dasani, all the way down to the soda pop, are anywhere from 30,000 to 50,000 times more acidic than my blood, almost 100 times more acidic than my small intestine and pancreas. So this is a clue, guys, when it comes to being healthy, that not all water is equal. Matter of fact, don't just label Kangen water as alkaline water. The alkalinity that I showed you is just one of the 6 elements that makes this water so special. Remember the disassociation of water, that lightning strike? Well, when lightning hits water in nature, it creates something called hydrogen density within the water. It also creates something called hydrogen, dissolved hydrogen in the water. It also creates dissolved oxygen. Think about having more oxygen in your body by just drinking a different type of water. I was able to show you the alkalinity. We just saw that, the incredible mineral profile and balance of Kangen water. I showed you that tea bag demonstration, the microclustering and the hydration potential of Kangen water. And I also showed you the powerful electrically based antioxidant of Kangen water. We also have available through Josh and Shelby and Just a Pool, one of the most powerful turmerics in the world. We're not going to cover this today, but it is important to understand proper mineralization and proper supplementation. The reason we bring this up is most people that have been drinking bottled water and sodas regularly are mineral deficient. And you can trace almost every sickness to a mineral deficiency. This is a great quote by Linus Pauling, two-time Nobel Prize winner. But basically, you know, we could cure almost every ailment with proper mineralization and hydration. So these are just some of the minerals contained within our Kangen Ukon and our Kangen water. The minerals within Kangen water are naturally occurring through our water table. Those are the essential electrolytes required for proper metabolism and digestion, like calcium, magnesium, potassium, and sodium, along with many others. We also sell a high intensity mineralizer for your shower. This will take any ordinary bath or shower and turn it to a stress reduction and anti-inflammatory spa experience. So we talk about taking care of the body from the inside out and the outside in. I'm going to show you how quickly your body absorbs chemicals like chlorine or other contaminants when you bathe in tap water. So what I have here to the right is going to be tap water. What I have to the left is an example of the power of our strong 2.5 water. This will make more sense in a moment. What I have here is called antibacterial tester. When I put the drops in the water, the color of the water will change to correlate to the amount of antibacterial properties present. So I'm going to stick my hand in here and show you just how much chemicals you absorb during a 30-second shower. And I know most of you take more like a 3 to 5 or 10-minute shower. So what's happening here is my skin is an asthmatic membrane. So anything that touches my skin eventually goes into my bloodstream. I'm going to take that same antibacterial tester and show you that there's no more chlorine present in that water. Let's add a little more and see. Nope. I've absorbed all the chlorine along with the other chemicals that are in the tap water. Let me show you how this works. So my skin is just like a tomato skin. When I put the tomato into the tap water, the tomato is going to filter and clean the water of all the contaminants. We're happy to provide you with a water report from where you live, but most homes in the Utah, Arizona area, Southern California, even Washington can have anywhere from 300 to 400 carcinogenics in your tap water that your skin absorbs every time you bathe in it. And just like that, just like the tomato, that's what happens every time you take a shower. So our shower technology is incredible, but we'll come back to the water device because I think this is most important for most people, at least first. There is a tax benefit to owning this technology, not only for the water processor or the water generator I'm sharing with you right now, but also for our shower technologies. All of our machines are licensed medical devices, as I'll get to. And really, this will be the best new decision you have ever made. So this is our anti-inflammatory or our trifecta of health. Again, we talk about being healthy from the outside in and the inside out. There's our organic turmeric. We can talk about that at any time. And then, of course, our complete line of water generators. We're going to get into those right now. You can go to our corporate website or to my website and view our awards, documents, and certifications. I always say consumer beware. Don't be fooled by buying alkaline bottled water in the store. Those are full of harmful chemicals and antacids, just like Tums or Rolaids. You wouldn't want to take that on a regular basis. That's kind of what's going on with the knockoff water machine market. Unfortunately, there's no internet police, so don't get online and think you found something cheaper and better for half the price. It doesn't exist. You want to buy from people you know, like, and trust, like Josh and Shelby from Just a Pool, where we handle all of the service support and maintenance for them as a proud partner of Just a Pool. And those are fantastic partners, and we're grateful to have them. Believe it or not, Kangen water is trademarked and patented. So how do you patent water? That means it must be significantly different than all other water. We shared with you today just the facts. You know, we can finance these machines for you. You don't have to come out of pocket, but you could buy everything we have, including a full year subscription to our turmeric product for just under about $300 a month on approval of credit. And we do recommend custom pre-filtration and custom installation kits for all our machines. Those can range an additional $300 to $700 depending on the application, but all our machines can be installed on top of or under the counter. All of our custom faucets can match everything from chrome to satin nickel to the new black matte finish that's so popular in most homes. We sell an SD501 custom under the counter unit. It retails for $4,980 or on approval of credit as low as $43 a month. Again, you can visit my website, delicateliving.com. We have a variety of shower systems, including our Nest Spa DX system. It's $2,890. I call it priceless. Again, it's an anti-inflammatory technology. It's an organic mineralizer sourced from the Futanama hot spring in Hokkaido, Japan. It softens your skin, promotes hair, nail, and women eyelash growth. Again, as low as $33 a month on approval of credit. This is one of our most popular machines, the SD501 Platinum. It retails for $4,280 or $43 per month. Phenomenal, matches your stainless steel and chrome appliances. We have commercial units available. So if you're in the agricultural business, a restaurant, if you own a restaurant or are doing any type of food processing, we can help you with those needs. As well as if you're on a budget, if maybe you're a senior person or special populations, or maybe you're a student and you're on a budget, this is a great price point machine. This is our Junior 4 machine. It's a 4-plate machine, but it can be purchased for as low as $33 a month. And this is our best machine. This is the Kangen 8 machine. Unconditional 5-year warranty, 8 platinum coated titanium plates. This is a super hydrogen machine and a super anti-oxidizer. It is a certified medical device. And again, you can view this machine and the many uses at delicateliving.com. The biggest reality is, and the question you want to ask yourself, are you currently paying for water and overpaying for water? And in most cases, you are. You know, the 15-year cost of this machine, including maintenance, water, that's if you don't take advantage of the tax benefits. This machine is going to cost you over just about $6,000 over 15 years. But all those other beverages that are arguably unhealthy for you, like Dasani or Fiji water, you're going to spend about $100,000 over 15 years to drink this designer water. That might be good at the source, but it's certainly not good after being in that water bottle for so long, baking at sea, sitting on the shelf. That's now, I call it cancer in a bottle, not mineral water. So this is the first best new decision you'll ever make besides purchasing your pool. You know, the current consumer right now is already paying for this machine. At $150 a month, that's a 36-month payment plan. The average home is spending about $300 to $400 a month in consumables that this machine replaces. Remember, this machine will replace liquid laundry detergent. It will replace Simple Green. It will replace bleach. It will replace energy drinks. It will replace Powerades. It will replace bottled water. And most people are spending a lot of money that they don't realize And once you purchase this machine, you can save that money every month. Once the machine is paid for, you can continue to take advantage of many of the tax benefits with owning this technology. You can feel good partnering with us here at Enagic. We've been awarded and recognized as a leader in green sustainable technology. This one device makes your whole home green. So we talk about rethinking, reducing, and renewing our eco footprint, and you can be responsible for not polluting our environment. The average consumer right now puts about 3,000 to 5,000 consumable bottled plastic bottles into the environment every year. This does not include the detergent bottles, the other plastic cleaning bottles that this machine replaces. And, we need to stop financing the destruction of our planet and put that money into ourselves. Remember, health is an investment. If you make it a priority, it can pay you for the rest of your life. The only question is, what are you afraid of? Better health, better peace of mind, better sleep, better vitality, better cognitive awareness, better immune system function. I don't think you need to be afraid of those things. So thank you so much for taking the time. Get with Justin or Shelby at Just a Pool or contact me directly. Just let me know they referred you and we'll be sure to take good care of you. Again, my name is Carlos Gonzales. God bless you and have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching.